Good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see every single thing was a double yesterday. Every single thing. And you have to take profits. I mean, this is just trading. And we sold some stuff right off the bat and covered other stuff, and then we held some stuff. And I mean, think about things like we bought SMCI doubles. Okay, we bought SMCI doubles. We Lam Research from 6 doubles. Netflix rips 3, and then they all reverse. And what happens today? Do they reverse again today? Don't know. But here's the thing. They're selling stuff. It's easy to see that they're selling stuff. Okay, NVIDIA. NVIDIA was up like 4, and it went down 15. 20-point reversal. Now, NVIDIA said great stuff yesterday. They said great stuff last night. Snow said great stuff last night. Doesn't mean it goes up. Doesn't mean it goes down. We have to see how it plays out. This should go way, way, way up. But the most important thing out there, very interesting, is Microsoft says $500 billion in revenues, $500 billion by 2030. So let's do some math. So right now they do $200 billion in revenues. $200 billion. Okay? And people have told me, or articles and stuff have told me, that by 2027 they see $100 billion more in revenues. Now nobody knows if this is real. Okay? So if you take $200 billion and you add $100 billion by 2027 from ChatGPT, you're at $300 billion. You still have to get to $500 billion because he just filed a thing saying Microsoft sees $500 billion by 2030. So that's still up another 80% from there, 70%. Interesting. So they're going to grow it by 1.5 times from 200 to 500 in the next 6 years. Interesting. That's huge because the law of big numbers. Look, if you make $1,000, it's easier to make $20,000 than it is if you have $1 billion to make $20 billion. Percentage-wise, same thing, but money doesn't work that way. The law of big numbers. Okay? So interesting. So Microsoft, to me, is a massive opportunity if they believe. But if Microsoft goes negative today with that statement, that's telling you something. Okay, Snowflake has an investor meeting, so do they guide? I think so Snowflake CEO, the guy's cocky to a point where he's not like Sam cocky. He's kind of dumb cocky. He's like, this is just expensive. We're just expensive. Wow. This is scaring people away. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. NVIDIA says they did 95% of the work loading large language models, and now you just have to fix it. Probably true. But NVIDIA still hasn't guided. They need to guide. Micron tomorrow will dictate Thursday, Friday. Okay? Micron tomorrow will dictate Thursday, Friday. Today, 2 things. Very simple. Very, very simple today to me is, if Microsoft on this news should be high of year. So it should be up 8 or 9 minimum today. If it's not, that's telling you they don't care about news. They don't care. So be careful. Things go right back down. Okay? AI stuff is coming in. It's huge. It's going to be huge. The world will change. Everybody says 5 years. I'm more like 3. I think all these companies, I think 30% of small companies go out of business because their CEOs are just morons. They just are. Yesterday I told you the story of Eastman Kodak and the board. Look, people go get their friends to be on the board. People that don't have any common sense to be on the board. The board doesn't read stuff. They don't know what's going on. Think about the Intel board. Intel. For 18 months, they can't find a CEO. 18 months. 18 months. How is that even possible? Because nobody on the board cares. They're like, just give me the stock. Let's have a meeting. I make money no matter what, if the stock goes up or down, because you're giving me the stock. Okay? Adobe, no pop at all from earnings, going on 2 weeks. See what happens, see what happens, see what happens. Okay? But this is all about chips, 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 and more chips. But then it's about, does this break 4,300? If this breaks 4,300, we're going to have one huge down day. I'm not saying it's going to break. I'm just saying it can break. So just keep an eye out for that, okay? And that's what's happening. That's what's happening, okay? Things are coming in, and they'll come in till they don't, and then they'll start back up. And then we see, okay? Interesting. And that's what we know. Comments, questions here real quick. So that's what we know, okay? Now, some other things you guys should know about stocks, and hope you guys think this way, okay? Very, very interesting. It doesn't matter what you think. It just matters what is. People tell me Tesla's worth 300, 400, 500. It just matters what is. It's going down every day. That's it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Doesn't mean it doesn't go back up in a week or 2 weeks and go up 30. It just means right now it's going down every day. That's what's happening. No reason to fight it. No reason to do anything. That's it. That is what it is. Till it isn't. Very straightforward. Okay? Interesting. Google. Everybody's telling me Google. I'm telling you, Google, all they have to do is charge for their chat, GPT type of thing, and charge $10 instead of 20, and the stock is at 140. But the company is not that smart. But is it not? Is it that they're not that smart? No. You know what it is? And listen to this, guys. This is the most important thing you're going to hear all day. The people that own the company and the stock, they already made their money. They don't care. Elon doesn't care if the stock goes to 200 this week. He doesn't care. He's like, I'm going to hold it for 10 years, 20 years. I don't care. So if they don't care, then you have to understand that. You could tell that Frank Slootman from Snowflake doesn't care. He doesn't care. He made his money with ServiceNow. He used to run ServiceNow. He made his money. He has his billions. He doesn't care. If you have 50 million, I'm just making up numbers, and you're going to make another 10 million on this company, you don't care. And that is important. Okay? So understand that. And then we see. Okay? And that's what we know. Okay? Very straightforward. Lam Research. Earnings, Micron earnings, if they guide up and they say the memory correction is over, then this has a thing to have a day of ages. Okay? That's what we know. Okay. Let's get going. Okay, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down, 627. Okay? The Snow conference with NVIDIA was excellent. NVIDIA is up 2. Should be up 20. It's that good. Okay? but it's not. Just like yesterday, it's telling you something. Okay? So relax and see, relax and see, relax and see. Okay? Okay. SPX up 4, puts it at 43.32. You got 43.52, 43.71, 44.09. Downside 43.19, 43.09, 42.91. Avago 636, 636, 652, underneath 603. Sorry, 888, 839, 836, 852. Okay, underneath 809. Nvidia underneath 399. If this gets to 399, we have to go find out when the earnings are, and you have a chance to buy the 470s or something like that at $5 or $6. Becomes interesting. Okay? Interesting. Meta up nicely, 4. 286, 291. Lam Research 632. CMG can't get out of its own way. So we bought CMG, went up 250 points, hit this high, and for 8 weeks it hasn't gone up. Tried last week. It's in no man's land. Deer 416, 432. UPSD needs 39. Snowman needs 182, and it should be 182 in the first 5 minutes. If it's not, it's telling you something. Guys, pay attention to the movement. Don't think 3 points, 4 points, 5 points is good. What people send me a message, snow's up 6. Why do you think 6 points is good? This was 192 a week ago. If you're at 192 and now you're at 176, it's up 6. Is that good? Avago was at 900. It's at 830. Is that good? It's a little bit better, but it's not good. Don't get disillusioned because you own something. Always expect it to be 0 and don't care. Okay? Interesting. Adobe needs a 10-point pop. Hasn't got one. Just wait. Shop. Yesterday somebody's telling me Shop is moving. Shop 66th. Shop is not going to move till it significantly breaks through 66 and gets to 68. It's not going to move. When it does, it'll move. Don't get sucked in. Zscaler had this fantastic move, and now it's just basic. 151. MDB, right back down, can't get through 398. Netflix, sold it right off the bat. Why? Because Netflix, 2 weeks ago, when we had 3 layers, 15 points out of the money was $7. 15 points out of the money are not even 3. He doesn't think it's going to move. Google. 115, 111. AI, 31.27. SMCI, 232. NOW, 552, 572. Microsoft needs to be up 10 today based on this news. They're one of the biggest companies in the world. They're going to go from 200 billion to 500 billion in revenues by 2030. How are you going to do that? How can you even conceivably do that? ChatGPT and stuff. And if they can, then it should move. And if it doesn't move, that's telling you something. Amazon, still weak. Tesla needs to, this thing got to 279 pre-market that day. It reversed, and it's down 40. Why are you going to buy Tesla thinking it's going to go 40 points? Wait. When they start buying everything and it goes up 10 and it holds, that's different. Then we see. That's what we know. That's what we know. Okay, everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.